Hey y'all, hey, it's Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. Oh, that morning frog. Good morning, good morning. I'm gonna start y'all out with the positive vibes because sometimes I forget y'all, but I'm not gonna forget today because it's a reminder that it's a good day and it's Friday. So come on, let's go.
Wake up, brother, gonna rise in the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, you grow hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Set your affirmations, aspirations.
I got shit to do.
The aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation.
One
One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it.
Set a goal.
You control.
Good morning, Hillbilly.
I try
What?
to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education.
I try to do this every day.
Call it replication. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake
Good
up.
morning, Brandilla. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm not, other times I'm barely breathing, though. But you always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison they rot. Head full of flaws, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap
All the bad for the good in my head.
when I'm lost.
What? Hey, so I'ma fake it till I make it.
Positive thoughts are overtaken. I got patience. One day at a time. It's how you operate a cadence. So flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it.
Hey!
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake
Oh
up.
my goodness! What is wrong with y'all?
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a
Poor
good day.
Hillbilly, poor Brandilla.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Hey, hey, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. You know, I'm feeling a lot more like myself today. My back went out on Tuesday morning. I got up out of the bed and my leg buckled from underneath me. My sciatic nerve was bothering me. And so I've been resting it, putting some heat massage cream on it, sleeping on a heating pad, and I've been stretching it with my yoga exercise. I have not been able to ride the bike because the strength in my leg was off due to the nerve. But I am feeling better. The pain is still there, like depending on how I move, but I am able to walk on my leg. I don't feel the weakness in my leg as much as I did before. I'm telling you, there are some people who say don't stretch when you're hurting, but I do still stretch. I stretch, but I stretch very slow, right? And I make sure I stretch the areas that need the stretching, right? And so I still did that. I did it. I do it in the morning, and lately because my back has been bothering me, I do it at night. Good morning, Style by Kim. Good morning, Aquanda. Good morning, Freaky Friday. That's what we doing. Thinking about getting back on the pill since it's over the counter. What pill? What pill, Aquanda? What pill you talking about? Ooh, what pill? Birth control pill? What pill? What you getting over the counter? Brandilla, baby, I know your feelings must be hurt on a nightly basis because, baby, I don't know. Looking at all that money, knowing that I'm struggling on the background is like crazy to me. But neither here nor there. Guess what, y'all? We going to Texas in 2 weeks. Birth control? Wait a minute, Aquanda. They sell birth control over the counter now, y'all. What? But I thought some birth control affected some people and you had to know what medication you were taking before you could take a specific birth control pill. How did they just put birth control over the counter? I'm asking, is that true? Because I know when I used to be on birth control, good morning, Smokey. I know when I used to be on birth control many moons ago, they had to change my birth control pills a couple of times because, everything don't work for everybody. Damn, Brandilla. Okay, Aquanda. So you need birth control because you're about to be outside fuxing? It's funny how you trying to get birth control right before we go to Galveston. Like, is there any connection? Good morning, Cheryl, because I'm like, you trying to get birth control before we get to Galveston. But let me tell y'all, because I'm going to share this a couple of times throughout the show, I'm going to share this a couple of times, okay? This is our house, okay? Coffee with Friends, Friendsgiving 2024. 11:15 to 11:17, okay? It is go time. It's a video, so you're not going to see all the words popping across the screen because it's just still shot, right? Oh, wait, maybe I could play it. No, it's just a screenshot, okay? So 11:15 to 11:17 is when folks are checking into the house, okay? The planning team, that's the planning and administration team, checks in on the 14th. That's the Thursday night, okay? The planning team will be responsible to make sure the house is ready. All our gift bags are laid out. All the rooms are named and assigned. All our groceries are packed and put away, and preparing for our first Friday night meal. Okay, so the administration team will be in the house from Thursday. That's it. All right. Now there's 2 people on here that specifically paid to have their own rooms, and so they'll have their own rooms, right? Now, I'm not saying, listen, if I end up in my own room, y'all don't come for me, okay? I'm the fucking host, okay? But I'm not bent on having my own room. But if I should so happen to have my own room, don't look at my face, okay? Don't look at my face, okay? I had to orchestrate this thing. I had to plan the thing. I had to be aggravated. I had to chase people for money. And so don't look at me sideways, okay? But ultimately, I do not have a problem sharing a room. All right. So with that being said, I think this house has like 7 bedrooms, but it's 15 of us. So some people going to be sleeping together. I'm just saying. All right. So the information is out there. We're going to have games. Reminder, Friday night, I'm going to put together, well, before I get there, I'm going to put together an agenda. Okay. That's going to outline everything that is happening during the weekend. Okay. And so Friday night, so far, just off the top of my head, Friday night will be Coffee with Friends After Dark. We will start that around 9:00 p.m. So I'm asking people to get there on time. If you are not there by 9:00, Coffee with Friends After Dark will start whether you are there or not. Okay. As you come in, you can participate. Now, the rules for Coffee with Friends After Dark is you have to have a onesie on. Now, I've already shared what the funny onesies are supposed to look like. And so as many times as I share it, I do not want people to say that they had no idea that they were supposed to wear these onesies, okay? These are samples of onesies I'm talking about. I'm not talking about no see-through nothing, okay? Everybody show up with a characterized onesie, all right? It's for fun and it's for games, I might even do a prize for the funniest onesie. Okay. And so with that being said, if you show up at the house and you do not have a onesie, there will be harsh penalties. Smokey, you could go to Walmart, you could go to Target. They said Buc-ee's has them. People on here said Buc-ee's has onesies. So you could go to Walmart, you could go to Target, you could go to whatever your stores are, right? Like that. Buc-ee's, get a onesie, or Amazon. You can order it from Amazon as well. Okay. Brandilla, Fenty does have onesies, but I want everybody to stay away from Savage Fenty. Not because I don't love her, because I got a million onesies. Well, not a million, but I got a handful of onesies from Savage Fenty, and all of my onesies are see-through. Okay. And so I'm just saying, I don't want nobody to make a mistake and order a see-through onesie from Savage Fenty thinking that because we said it's okay to go to Savage Fenty. Now, Savage Fenty does have some really furry onesies. They do. But I don't want to. Just make sure y'all come with the right onesie. If somebody come in with a see-through onesie or no onesie, the penalty will be high. That's all I got to say. I don't want to see no see-through nothing. Last year, we had see-through shit on. This year, we're doing characterized onesies, right? Now, I have 2 onesies here, but they're not funny enough, right? And so my whole goal is to make sure that you have funny onesies, not just regular old plain onesies, funny onesies, so that we can give a prize away to the person that gets voted to having the funniest onesie. Now, if you want to go ahead and get a regular covered onesie from Savage Fenty, that ain't gonna win. It ain't got no ears on it. It don't have no horns or nothing on it. It don't have spikes. It got to be something interesting for you to win. But if you choose comfortability, that's fine too. If you're not there for the prizes, just make sure you have an appropriate onesie on. Okay. All right. So that's Friday night. And after Coffee with Friends, we're going to play a game. Y'all don't need to know what game it is, okay? It's going to be an interesting game, and it's going to be hilarious, especially for the fact that we have onesies on. And let me tell you why I picked onesies. Because the game that we're going to play, I need to make sure I don't smell nobody. Now, I'm not saying y'all don't have good hygiene. I'm not saying that, but people fart, vaginas leak, I don't know, balls get sweaty. And so I feel like if you have a onesie on, there's less of a chance that we might get a whiff of your butt or your crotch, okay? Because the game that I have that we are playing is going to be very interesting and very close knit, all right? And the pictures and the videos are going to be hysterical. Get ready, y'all. So that's Friday night shenanigans. And it includes shots, right? So we're going to be fucked up. Saturday, we have a big spread breakfast for Saturday morning. Then we get into, after we digest our food and we take our showers, we get into the activities, the outside activities, weather permitting. I have some outside games that we're going to play outside, either on the property of the house or at the beach, right? Because the beach is right there. The house is right there near the beach, right? So we're going to play our outdoor activities. Those will have prizes too. Then Saturday night, after we scrub our ass again, we're going to have our Friendsgiving dinner, okay? Again, we have a private chef, so I don't have to worry about getting meat from here, doing this from there, doing that from there. We have a private chef. They're going to be taking care of all the cooking, right? So we have a menu prepared for Saturday night Thanksgiving dinner, okay? After dinner on Saturday night, okay, then we migrate into the family rooms, one of the many family rooms the house has, and we will get into topics and conversations. And then we'll get into more games, more drinking games, okay? Sunday, as we wake up hungover, we will have to clean up and tidy up our spaces to make sure the house is back intact. While we are doing that, the chef will be in the kitchen making our final spread of breakfast. Okay. The kitchen should be the last thing in the house that we're cleaning before we leave the house. Okay. And so I'm going to put this agenda together, this schedule together, so that we are all on the same page. And when I put the agenda together, I'm even going to tape it up so that everybody knows the activities that's going on. Smokey, it got complicated. And so because we don't have a main person, we can barbecue for lunch if you want to, Smokey, because I put lunch on everybody else. The chef is providing breakfast and dinner. Lunch, we are on our own. So if we want to do a barbecue on for lunch on Saturday afternoon, we could do a light barbecue, right? But I didn't want to get into ordering the meat from here and then trying to figure out who's going to cook the rest of the stuff. It just got real complicated, Smokey. And so it was easier for me just to have a chef focus on the kitchen, right? Because AG does not participate in drinking games, right? And so that works perfectly for us. I cannot have y'all participating in drinking games and being hungover and then nobody wanting to cook, right? So I'm trying to avoid mass confusion. We don't have Nut this year to manage the kitchen. So I need somebody that can focus and manage the kitchen while I am hosting and doing the games and shit like that. All right. Cause y'all remember y'all were lit last year. Y'all were lit. Okay. And so I want to make sure that our meals and shit are being prepared and not interrupting the flow of the games. Okay. So that's why I changed that up a bit, Smokey. But you guys are more than willing to bring a barbecue grill out and do some barbecuing, but all my money went to the private chef. So if the fellas want to contribute some barbecue stuff and y'all want to barbecue for us, I am more than open to that. Okay. But I done put out money to have the chef come and do this stuff. And I still got to get the groceries to be able to prepare the meals. So I ain't got no more money to put out for nothing else. I'm just saying. You know, I tell y'all all the time, I don't make money on this show. Okay. I do it because I love what I do. I love bringing people together. And I love working towards doing better. Right. And so this is why I do it. So 9 times out of 10, I'm out of pocket a lot of the times doing these events, but that's okay because I can see our family is growing. Last year we had a house of 8. This year we have a house of 15. And so it's beautiful. Also, I invited Knowledge, aka Dalton, aka Knowledge. He's not staying at the house, but last year, Dalton, during the rodeo, he missed out on the games and activities, and he came on Sunday. We were already fucked up and hungover, and we didn't have nothing else in us. And so this year, Dalton said he's going to try to swing by on Friday. I gave Dalton the rules. I say he had to wear a onesie to participate in Coffee with Friends after dark. And so he said, okay. He didn't seem like he had a problem with it. And kudos to Knowledge. He didn't say, I'm not wearing no onesie. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. He didn't do none of that. He just said, okay, cool. Thank you. No, Smokey, you don't need to cook unless you want to. Okay? I will never stop you and the fellas from pulling out a grill and cooking up some stuff. I won't. But I just ain't got the money to contribute to that because I'm making sure there's a chef there. So lunch is on. Now I'm gonna make sure we have salad in the house, tuna fish in the house, lunch meat in the house, bread in the house. Lunch is on y'all. Y'all are on your own. Get the fuck up and go in the kitchen and make yourself a little lunch or whatever the case may be. Breakfast and dinner will be prepared by the chef. Oh, Brandilla. It won't be on Zoom, Brandilla. It'll be on YouTube as we are right now. So I will have the laptop set up and we will be on YouTube just as we are right now having a topic discussion. And those that are not in the house can submit questions and we can participate. We might even play Truth or Dare on Coffee with Friends After Dark. We might play Truth or Dare because I want to bring a little bit of spice to things. Now, be clean with it. Be clean because, you know, people can't be out here doing shit that is deemed cheating, right? We got to keep it clean, but we're going to think of some good activities to play during Coffee with Friends After Dark. I would appreciate that, Smokey. I would. I would appreciate that. Let me know. Yes, the remote people will be able to participate. Yes. Now, there will be a participation from people on YouTube for a portion of Coffee with Friends. But last year, what I did was I did Coffee with Friends and then I ended it, right? Because the beauty of it is if I let y'all see the whole thing, then none of y'all will ever come on my trip because you think you can see the whole thing. No, you're going to get clips. You're going to be able to participate in some portions of the activities, but not all, right? Next time, come on a trip, right? Some shit just, is not for the camera. All right. And so with that being said, I'm going to go in and read the positive thought of the day. Yes, I've seen that heart. Brandilla, this is me you're talking about, okay? Yes, I've seen the horror movie Truth or Dare. When they went into that factory or that warehouse or whatever, they sat around in a circle talking about Truth or Dare and motherfuckers start disappearing. Yes, I've watched that, okay? Okay. So today is October 25th, and we are in the month of worthiness, okay? And this is just a reminder that you are worthy, right? Not in words, but how you navigate through your life as well. Today's message is, I have access to the divine source of information. I will realize my own worth when I accept I have access to a divine source of information. There is a divine and universal information bank that is readily available to you anytime and anywhere. It has been designed to meet your needs. It can be printed on your mind or your heart. It can be retrieved by anyone who holds the basic knowledge that God is the software. You are the hard drive. Whenever there is something you need to know, push your faith button. God will do the rest. If there is something you need to do or accomplish, push the trust button and voila. God will do it through you. If you have been wrecking your brains trying to remember something, let God program you to receive grace. In an instant, what you need will be downloaded into your thoughts. If you need restoration or reconciliation in a relationship, simply enter forgiveness. Mercy will generate a new program. If you are faced with an illness or disease of any kind, put power, strength, or wholeness disc in the zip drive of your mind. Program a new diet, a new thought pattern, a better connection to your source. Enter a prayer. Ask that your thoughts be formatted for a new design. Just you wait to see what comes forth. I'm going to pause here because when people get sick, they have diabetes or high blood pressure or whatever, right? And they know that they have to change their diet, but they will say stuff like, oh my God, it's hard. I can't. I like this and I like that. And I want to do this and I want to do that. And I don't care. It's hard. And this is me. This says here, you have to change your mind. You have to develop a new thought pattern. Okay? If you do not develop a new thought pattern, then the information that you need is not going to come to you because you're still feeding off the old, outdated information because you refuse to change your patterns. As a human computer with divine programming, you have all the information you need. Every button you need to push is in your heart. All of the connecting cords are in your mind. The information package with directions is in your actions. Best of all, you have a lifetime guarantee that there can never be irreparable breakdown when God is in your favor. Until today, you may have had an idea that you were a divine instrument, full of useful, valuable information. Just for today, make sure that you are connected to your source. Ask to have whatever you need to do or know downloaded from the divine. Today, I am devoted to being a walking, talking human computer. How many people's hard drives are full? What do I mean by that? You ever have a computer and you try to save something to it and it won't save because it says it's out of storage? You don't have enough memory to run a program. That's because we hold on to the old shit, right? That's just an example. We hold on to the old shit. So when we're talking about making changes in our lives, right? Changing our patterns, changing our thoughts, right? That means that we have to empty all that old shit so that we can make space for change, right? And so many people, when they say, oh, I can't change, I've been doing this for years, I can't change my diet, it's hard for me. That's because they are holding on to that old shit instead of releasing that shit and uploading some new information, uploading a new pattern, being dedicated to your journey to good health, right? And a lot of times when I tell people stuff similar to this, they be like, oh my God, you just think it's easy. No, I don't think it's easy because I'm greedy. And I know for a fact, thank God, the only thing that I'm suffering with is high blood pressure, and it is maintained and has been maintained since they identified it, right? And one of the things with me is I don't eat. I try to stay away from things that are going to trigger my hypertension. Now, I'm not saying all the time, right? There are times I'm going to eat what the fuck I want to eat. But when I'm home on a daily basis, I do monitor what I'm eating. I didn't say I eat the best, but I do try to pay attention, right? I am conscious about it. And even with life, even in relationships, one of the things that I had to do in relationships, I kept picking the same old motherfuckers over and over again. They just look different. They were in a different body, they were different heights, but they were the same type of motherfuckers. And I realized that I had to change my pattern. I had to release all these things that I thought I needed, that I thought I wanted. I had to empty all of that out, and I had to pray on it. And I had to be like, what is it I want? Right? And I realized that at one point it was the dick. I was chasing, the good dick, right? The good dick and the fun. But I had to empty all of that out so that I could formulate new ways, pay attention to the information that is being downloaded in me, and develop good relationships, good, healthy relationships with significant others, friends, family members, whatever, right? And in some cases, when I went through that pattern change, I decided that I didn't want to reconcile with some friends and some families and significant others, right? Because they no longer met the needs of my new pattern. You understand what I'm saying? Right? And one of the things that I do differently now that I didn't do before is I don't lower myself. I don't cower myself. I don't tone myself down to make my man feel comfortable. If you are my man, you want to be my man, you understand that this is who I am authentically, okay? And don't get with me and tell me to calm down. Don't get with me and tell me not to be on social media so much. So one of the conversations that I have when I'm dating is, does it bother you that I'm on social media all the time? Does it bother you that I ride my bike and I do my yoga on social media? Does it bother you that I'm on social media with my yoga clothes, all right? And motherfuckers are looking at me. And I realized that I need the type of relationship that accepts who I am authentically, that knows that everything that I do is still not going to interfere with our relationship. I'm not going to cross the lines and disrespect our relationship. Okay. But this is who I am as a person. Accept that, right? Stop. Have to change your patterns to change your life. That is the message today. Ayala Vanzan, she always comes through with some really good messages. That's a good message today. So for those that are in relationships that's been crying about trying to get out for years, that's only because you are maintaining the same old raggedy ass patterns, okay? And they leave you stuck. They do. Unstick yourselves. Shit. That's the message for today. Now, what are y'all talking about on Freestyle Friday? Anybody got something they want to bring to the table? You know, I have a meeting at 10:30, so I got a little bit of time. Anything anybody want to bring to the table on this Freestyle Friday? All right. Any plans this weekend? I don't have any plans this weekend because I'm on a budget. I got to get to Houston. Now, my flight is paid. I get there on November 12th. I'm assuming, I don't know. I got to figure out who's picking me up from the airport. Probably Debbie. Ghost was on my TikTok live this morning. And I told Ghost, because listen, Hillbilly, they had canned food on sale yesterday. I love beans, right? And so normally I buy the bag beans, but I'm stocking up on canned beans right now because the bag beans, once you open them, because, you know, I don't cook for large amounts of people. And so I might only cook a half a bag of beans. But then the bugs come and the bugs swarm my beans. And so I do have a couple of bags of beans in the cabinet that are not opened. But yesterday when I went to Stop and Shop, they had canned beans on sale, 88 cents, 3 for $5, stuff like that. And so I picked up some canned beans yesterday, okay? I'm waiting for the I love turkey spam. I got turkey spam in my cabinet, but I'm waiting for more of it to go on sale. I love corned beef hash. I'm waiting for that to go on sale. I got some vegetarian baked beans. When those go on sale, I'm gonna get some more of those. So yes, I need to get some canned corn because I love corn. Right now, I have corn on the cob, fresh corn on the cob, but it's frozen in my freezer because I love corn. So when it goes on sale, you buy it, you freeze it, put it in your freezer. And so I'm trying, Hillbilly. I do need to stock up on rice. And I might get some, I prefer not to have canned chili. Maybe I'll make my own chili and freeze it. But how long can you keep that? So I'm going to have to get some canned chili because I love chili, right? I do. That's a good idea, Brandilla. I might go vote this weekend too. We have early voting and we can vote at the courthouse down here downtown where I live. And so I got corn on the cob in my freezer. Yup, fresh corn in my freezer. Okay. And you know, I'm telling y'all, this food shit is something. I'm going to Costco today because they have Reynolds Wrap on sale. So I'm going to get Reynolds Wrap. I'm going to get, they got coffee on sale, the whole beans. So I'm going to get coffee beans. And they had something else on sale. Something else was on sale. I can't remember. Right. A year in the freezer. Yes, Hillbilly, a year in the freezer. That's how long it lasts. And so, yeah, so I'm starting to stock up. I am. But what do y'all think about this McDonald's recall? I actually downloaded an app on my phone that's called I downloaded an app on my phone. It's called Food Recalls. Can y'all see it? You might not be able to see it really good, but download the app on your phone called Food Recalls. And what it does is it shows you a bunch of food. Right now, look, it tells you right away about McDonald's. It says, McDonald's Quarter Pounders linked to multi-state outbreak of E. coli. 49 people sick, 1 dead. That's what this app will tell you. Okay? 49 people sick, 10 hospitalized, and 1 dead across 10 states to date. The slivered onions served on quarter pounders are a likely source of contamination. Product is sold at various McDonald's stores in 12 states. McDonald's has temporarily stopped using quarter pounder slivered onions and beef patties in affected states. All right, so this application is called Food Recalls. Let's see what else is on here. That chicken eggs. Okay, it says outbreak declared over multi-state salmonella outbreak linked to eggs from Milo's Poultry Farm and Tony's Fresh Market. 65 people sick, 24 people hospitalized. What else is coming up on this app? That is, frozen waffles. Treehouse Food recalls 100 plus waffle products in US and Canada due to listeria and monocytogenes. 100 plus products recalled. What else is on here that we normally get? Let me see. Listen, herbal supplements. You know how you guys go out and get these herbal supplements, that are not FDA approved? More products contaminated. Multiple Teja-Coat products recalled due to presence of toxic yellow oleander. Boar's Head, 10 dead in multi-state listeria. Do not eat recalled deli meat. Clean refrigerator containers and surfaces that came in contact. 59 people sick, 10 people dead. Now, I'm telling y'all to get dog food. Do not feed certain Answers pet food for dogs due to salmonella and listeria. This is crazy. Lactaid milk. Now, this is the milk I fucking drink a lot of times. I switched it, thank God, but Lactaid milk says selected units of 96-ounce refrigerated lactate milk are recalled due to possible almond allergen. What is the problem? Food recalls. Power waffles. Damn. Everything is on here. Cantaloupes are on here. Listen, download the app. Cinnamon powder is on here. Beef and bacon jerky is on here. Raisins is on here. Ground cinnamon is on here. A lot of stuff is on here. Jolly Rancher Pops is on here. Listen, the list goes on and on and on. All right. So the app is called Food Recalls. This way, when you go shopping, make sure you're looking at the app to see what foods are recalled. Because, baby, there was a story that was on the news one time that the Dollar Tree was selling baby food that was no good, and they knew it was no good, and they were told to take it off the shelves, and they didn't. So you cannot trust these grocery stores and these retail stores to take shit off the shelf that is recalled. So make sure you are downloading the app Food Recalls. This is probably one of the reasons why Hillbilly constantly reminds us to stock up on food, right? Because people think it's only because we might go into a recession and food prices are going to go up. And some others think because the ports might close and we might not get food. Those are two valid reasons. But the third reason is the shit is no good. The food is no good. We be wondering why our stomachs are hurting, why we don't feel good sometimes, what's going on with us. All this time, my mother's neighbor has had listeria twice. One from eating the Boar's Head lunch meat, okay? And Cheetah ate some other shit else. that was also from the grocery store, but it wasn't the lunch meat. It was something else. And she caught listeria and she's still sick from it. Like she still has residual effects from it. And so pay attention to what you're buying out there. Yeah, Brandilla, because Wegman called you because it's the Power Waffles. Power Waffles have a recall. Brandilla said that McDonald's situation is wild. I'm like, how did they just narrow it to the quarter pounder? Is that the only food they put these onions on? That's what and baby, Brandilla, when you said, baby, y'all know that they have the double chicken Big Mac sandwich now, right? And so as soon as they came out with it, hear me and AG go, we got to go to McDonald's and get this double chicken Big Mac sandwich, right? And so we eating the Big Mac sandwich. And then that same day, we find out about the quarter pounder. We were like, wait a minute. Were there onions on this shit? Was there onions? We were like, there was no onions on it. So are we good? Child, you just can't. Branding is the only food they put them big ass uncooked onions on. I don't know, Georgie. I don't know why there's almonds in the lactate. This is what I'm saying. That don't even make sense. Probably the machinery at whatever warehouse they're making the lactate milk, it probably got cross-contaminated because maybe they make almond milk too. Hillbilly. That's the E. coli. Because isn't E. coli piss? But what about when they in Mexico or they in Honduras and they doing their fields? They don't get E. coli and listeria? They pissing in their fields too, right? Child, get them passports. My passport expires 2026. I told my son to hurry up and go get his damn passport and stop fucking around. Well, you know, Georgie, everybody talks about leaving, right? But legally, you can only leave and stay somewhere for 90 days, right? And after 90 days, you got to bring your ass back. Unless you apply for citizenship at whatever country you running off to. But you're only allowed to stay 90 days. Yes, Brian, I've noticed that. Like, I'm like, I have searched high and low. I be seeing people online with watermelon with seeds in it. And I don't know where they get them from. I'm like, not nearly damn place that I have gone to has a fucking watermelon with a black seed. We get the watermelons with them little white seeds, those germination seeds that don't really seed. Where are the watermelons with the black seeds? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, E. coli is poop. Which one is P? Listeria? One of them is P. Yes, you can leave again. You can keep leaving. You just got to come back. E. coli poop. Listeria is P. Okay, I always get them confused. You have to buy watermelons from the people on the side of the road. Well, we don't have the peoples on the side of the road. The fuck? I'd have to go all the way up to Mormon country to get a watermelon with some damn seeds in it. Hey, Mark Lugo, aka Chicago. All right, you showing your face proud now. I know that's the fuck right. Oh, make sure y'all are paying. Oh, I do be sending reminders out on Friendsgiving. I don't give a damn. Everybody that comes to the house is responsible for 2 bottles of liquor. I've been saying that from day one. I said it before. Y'all put your deposits down in the house, so don't act stink now. And that don't mean come in there with 2 Budweiser Lights. Don't even play yourself, okay? Come in there with 2 bottles of liquor. I don't give a damn as long as it's not no liquor that's gonna kill us. Don't bring no Night Train. Don't bring no Super 8 or them cheap ass liquors. Bring in 2 bottles of whatever it is you drink. Now, if I see somebody come in there with Night Train or some kind of Wild Irish Rose, I'm going to make sure when we play the games, that's what the fuck they drinking. You will not be reaching for the Douce bottle. You will not be reaching for, the Angel's Envy whiskey. You will not be reaching for the Hennessy and anything else that's there. You will be drinking that Wild Irish Rose that the fuck you brought in here. So don't do us like that. Okay, 2 bottles of liquor. Now, as far as wine is concerned, we're probably going to have a case of wine because Debbie and all of us, we drink a lot of that in between. So I don't know. We'll deal with that. Oh, right, Shirley. I could get, you right. I have to drive an hour and a half if I don't go to Pennsylvania to get fresh fruits and shit like that from the Amish. I meant the Amish people, right? I would have to drive an hour and 20 minutes down the highway to this farm where they do have watermelon with black seeds. And they also have yellow watermelon, and sometimes they have the orange watermelon. And baby, I don't want to drive that far. Oh, I have a call, y'all. I got to go. They just pinged me. I got to jump on a meeting. But happy Friday. Happy Friday, y'all.